forgetfulness is the shortcoming of all the artists. So, before I start, I would like to thank profusely the authorities and also the organizers of this TEDx for having given me this privilege to stand before you and to talk something about art within the given limit of time. I am Ramesh Rao, I hail from Udupi. I am a self-taught painter. Self-taught in the sense, I don't have any academic ground outside. My family itself has the academic background in which my father was a drawing teacher once upon a time, and my brother, who was an engineer, resigned his job and became a sculptor and a painter and was a member of the Central Lalita Kala Academy, Delhi. And I am the last son to my father, who became a painter after resigning from bank. Art is a very vast subject. Actually, I don't know within the given limit where I have to start and where I have to end. I have to tell you some of the events that took place during my career of 40 years of my painting. And notable among the event which I have undergone was my experience in Tihar Jail, Delhi. When I was in the jail in Tihar Jail, somebody called me, say, where are you now? I said, I am in Tihar Jail. It was not like that. I was actually invited by the Central Lalita Kala Academy as a trainer to train some of the convicts and the prisoners in Tihar Jail. It is a rare moment because the Tihar Jail is one of the biggest jail in South Asia, where the convicts and prisoners are more than 30,000. I have been invited over there to train some of the convicts who are interested in art. You may not believe, even one of the victim, I can say no, but he was a prisoner, was in the Viva case. He was interested in art. They wanted actually, those prisoners and convicts who are interested in art should be rehabilitated. That is why they called upon some of the artists, including me from Karnataka, to go over there and train them for 15 days and tell them what art is. Of course, that person who was in the Viva case was also there, and he was later, after 15 days of this training course, he was hanged. That is entirely different. But we are actually called upon to rehabilitate the artists of, in the prison who are in. Art is nothing but a composition of lines, forms and colors. It need not be figurative. It need not be landscape. It can be anything. Everything is beautiful. A.R. Rahman once said, you just don't follow anybody. You being an artist, you just see, you observe and use your vibes and create something and show it to the public. That itself is art. In most of the cases, what happens is, a layman or a common man, when he comes to the exhibition and sees the art of works, he gets perturbed when he sees there is nothing in some of the arts, because those arts are abstract art. He may not be in a position to know. Unless you know something, it is very difficult to understand. So, what is important in art is that you should develop that habit of interacting yourself with the works that were presented in any exhibition. Then only you will come to know about. When it comes to figurative painting, people, it is not much difficult to understand it if you go into it, all the art. But when it comes to abstract art, it is little difficult, because what is important in abstract art is not understanding, but experiencing. You should experience. When you see the work, you should interact with it, and you should experience yourself with it. Then only you will realize that it is a good work of art. See, most of you may even go to a textile shop to buy a sari or anything like that. You say it is beautiful, sari is beautiful. How it is beautiful? He need not understand anything about the textures and everything, but he say it is beautiful. It is beautiful because of its lines, forms and colors. And who is giving these lines, forms and colors? These lines, forms and colors were actually designed by the artists. When you splash some colors, see, it becomes abstract. Father of modern abstract art is William Kandinsky. Kandinsky is a Russian artist. He started doing abstract art in the year 1840 or so. Before that, all of the artists, classical painters, were doing only figurative and landscapes. They are interested only in skill, dexterity, sophistication, and draftsmanship, and not about creativity as such. Then another school of artists came thereafter, in the second half of 19th century. They said, this is not art. We want something to be different. So they have started doing abstract art. This is how abstract has come into being. Art is now closer to science, unlike the art in the past. I would like to show some of my works so that I could tell you what is figurative art and what is abstract art. The first award which I received was from the Karnataka Lathikala Academy. And the last one which I received was in 2019. That is Karnataka Rajyotsav Award. So before that, before doing this kind of art, I used to do some abstract art also, which I will show it to you. You try to interact yourself with that so that you could enjoy it. See, these types of abstract art, the artists in Viva Service Center, they will use it for saris, doing saris. This work is called monochromatic work. I did it in a single color, black. So this is actually weaving yard where two people are taking rest. This is toddy tappers, which is very prevalent in our in the coastal area, toddy makers. See, I am very much fascinated with the common people's life. This is, see, vagrants. These tribes, I have actually given the title, Tribes Unknown. This painting is in ANX Greenless Bank. They bought this painting for their collection. These are yatriks. Yatriks go to many places, and you could see, and it is very interesting. They are not, they are not bothered about, they are not flamboyant, nothing like that. No adambara is, they just sit and talk like that. So I actually called it yatriks. See, some of the times when I take tour, I used to undertake tours to many places. I went to the beach where they had a festival on fish festival. There I could see some of the Goans doing fried fish or something like that. So I was fascinated. I was very much impressed as to how they were doing. I actually clicked a photo of that and added my own zoom in it and did this painting. These are vagrant tribes. Wherever they go, they prepare food and eat, even on the roadside, like that. This is rickshawala, cycle rickshawala. You could see both of them sitting, and see, every painting, it may look as if it is a realistic painting. It is not actually exactly realistic. The background itself, which I am doing, is covering up for purpose. It is very abstract. This is marketed, which somebody from Hong Kong has bought it. So all these paintings which I am showing it to you now are not with me. That has been sold. This is a big painting of 6 feet into 6 feet, which has been sold to a collector in Hong Kong. This is once again tribals, just like the other one which I showed you already. This is a balloon man. See, balloon man is a painting which all the people like. And I have done over 50 to 100 balloon men. Because most of the times collectors, this is a collector's choice. So wherever they see my painting, they call upon me through the computers and ask, they want a balloon man. So a lot of balloon men I did, and this is one among them. This is when you go to Sakalashpur, during morning at 5 o'clock. It was very chilly and cold, and people sit like this and warm up. See, modern art, to become an artist, modern artist, it is extremely difficult. To make a name is extremely difficult. To make a landmark in modern art you should struggle a lot. That is why modern art, once you are successful in doing art, then you will become known to everyone. Modern art is just like an orchard in the fruit-bearing tree, where the yield will be rich and the root is deep, if at all you are successful. To conclude, I could say, art is what you see. Art is what you make others see. Thank you very much.